The Fed meeting on Tuesday, economists have warned we should not expect an interest rate cut this go-round. Fed Chair Jerome Powell says the target rate of 2% just hasn't been reached, saying, quote, "We did not expect this to be a smooth road, but these inflation readings were higher than I think anybody expected," end quote. Don Catalano, president of iOptimizeRealty, is with us right now. Don, thanks for being here. You know, while the Fed is playing this waiting game, waiting till everything's just right, what does it mean for us all in terms of buying new homes, cars, borrowing right now?
Well, the price of home ownership has certainly jumped. We did an analysis back in 2019. The average rent was $13,000 per year, and the cost of home ownership with the average price then and with the interest rate then was $22,000. Now it has jumped. Rent price on average throughout the U.S. is $17,000 a year. However, home ownership, when you look at the price of the homes going from about $200,000 to now $400,000 in base price, and the rate of interest going from 3% now up to about 7%, well, the annual cost is about $43,000 per year. So that's quite a big gap. And it is unfortunately priced out a lot of Gen Z and a lot of people in general. And then there's ultra high places to live like California, where remarkably the average price in California for a home is $750,000.
Yep.
So yeah, so it has become I mean, can you believe that number?
I'm from California, so I can believe it. It's kind of crazy for what you get for $750,000.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. So and the Fed really, as you were just saying, the ECB dropped their rate by 1/4 point last Thursday, and people might wonder, well, will the Fed follow suit? Well, they're not in lockstep. The ECB's concerned about Europe, and the Fed is concerned about the United States. And the European inflation has steadily been going down, while the inflation rate here in the United States has been a wee bit sticky. It has actually gone up. And it's the cause of that, in my opinion, and in the opinion of many others that follow the markets, is we have a very high deficit that is continuing to go up. Our interest payments on the deficit are $1.2 trillion this year, going up to $1.7 trillion next year. To put that in context, as a country, we spend $800 billion on defense. So we're now spending 50% more than what we spend on defense on just interest payments.
Oh my gosh. Now you just
right.
put everything in perspective, and now everybody kind of has that sick feeling in their tummy. Don.
Well, wait, there's one more point.
One more point, then we have to go. I apologize.
Okay. We take in taxes about $5 trillion a year, but currently we're spending $7 trillion. So there's another $2 trillion gap. So with that, Jerome Powell has a hard time lowering interest rates, and with that, the cost of home ownership is unfortunately out of reach for a lot of people.
And all that money is going to somebody, but that's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole lot of interest. Thank you so much, Don. Man, we're spending half as much as we do on U.S. defense on interest. Disgusting. Get out of debt if you can, people. Make those peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I've had to do that. All right. Thank you, sir.